We are live back home in the studio. We're gonna, we'll go live on Playboy Radio, powered by Dash Radio, in about 3 minutes. But I thought we'd start this early so I could. Can you go to it on your phone and tell me if you can see
myself?
Sure. Well, yeah, I don't care about seeing me. Truly, I don't. I wasn't just saying that.
Yep, I'm on my phone.
Wait, hold on.
Nope. Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah, you see more. Nope.
How's that?
Right there, you might.
Can I see it? Let me see.
I'm not in it.
Say hi to everybody, though.
I'm not in it.
I see you.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Can we come to this one?
No. Oh, yeah, you're in it.
Oh.
You're in it. A little blurry, but you are in it. Let's hear the audio. Yeah. What's up, Daryl? What's up, Antonio Shalpie? What's up? Yeah, you're in it. You may not get to see me, but hey, that's not such a bad thing.
Do you want me to move closer?
No, sure. You can move to that mic if you want. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you get your Rockstar?
Huh?
You got your Rockstar?
I'm on Rockstar.
Oh, crap. You're not in it. Oh, no, wait, you are in it. You are in it. Sorry. What's up, Brian Jess?
Let's walk it up.
There we go. Am I in your way, bro? I'll get out of your way. Check. You want to check yours, baby?
Check. Hello.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good.
Right on. Damn, Daniel. Yes, that's Daniel. The handsome. Frosted tips? No, you say whatever you
No,
want.
it's still the same. It's
We
still the
live?
same. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Playboy Radio's Holli and Michael. This is Modern Love, powered by the one, the only, the hit, Dash Radio. If you're listening on Facebook Live, go download the app. It's free. Listen, free to download, free to listen, and commercial free. iOS and Android devices. Thanks to this guy right here, a lot of the stuff around here gets running. Thanks, Daniel, for that, by the way.
Yeah, I even saw him measuring things out there.
I know.
I don't know what he was measuring.
No, it's Daniel. He's actually doing work. You know, somebody else I might think, oh, why are they in the back room there?
With the measuring
With the measuring
tape?
tape, yeah. And I'm like, dude, you don't need it that long.
Right.
It started at like 14 inches. Like, dude, you should go 1, 2, 3 up to 7. You know?
Always start bigger, baby.
Oh yeah, think big, right? I believe under promise and over deliver though. That's the best way.
I just don't believe in promises.
That's true.
So much easier if you can't say you broke a promise if you never made one.
Yes, but if somebody said, "Oh, I'm large and thick," and then they're not, well, that's over promising and under delivering. I'm saying here on Dash Radio that if you say, "Well, you know, I'm average size and I'm told I'm average thickness," and then they're like, "Wow."
Right? You're not average.
Yeah, whether you're single or you want to say something? You good? No. Whether you're single or you're, in a relationship and you play with others, that's the way it goes. That's what.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, though, right here, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We are on Dash Radio again. Monday and Tuesday, though, Facebook Live, baby, Facebook Live. It's been almost a month since we've been with our family. We say family because blood may make you related.
Loyalty makes you family.
Loyalty makes you family.
Woohoo, I do
And
listen.
you do listen to me. So for the first time on Facebook Live in 2017, Happy New Year, family.
Happy New Year.
It is the year that I believe we should say, and you believe we should continue to say, I did, or we did, not,
I should have.
or we should have.
We-
Absolutely.
I'm going to learn how to play the guitar this year.
I like that idea.
I just need a guitar.
I'll buy you a guitar. I'll buy you a guitar.
Oh, yeah, I'm not quite sure if I want to do it online because I have been kicked out of a lot of...
So YouTube.
Yeah,
Well, YouTube.
I've been kicked out of a lot of things involving my fingers.
Hey now.
That sounds so wrong.
You've given a lot of courses that involve hands and what to do
I'm
with
very
hands
good
and
at
mouth.
that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
really good at that.
Yeah.
It's but think like piano.
I've been kicked out of piano.
You're definitely not a pianist.
No, I'm not a pianist. I got kicked out of sewing lessons. I am not very good with basketball or... Yeah, I'm not...
Women say you are very talented with your fingers, though.
Yeah. If I use one hand at a time, I'm totally fine. My brain just doesn't connect with the
I'm
two
going to
hands
have to
thing.
agree to disagree with you. You've had one hand on my private parts and one hand in a woman's private parts before, and you can do it well.
Yeah.
So there are
And
certain
I'm making
things.
music that way.
And you're, you are. 2017, the year you say, I did not, I should have. I feel, decide to gain what's rightfully yours, and that's a better life. Decide to be the best you that you can be. People make a lot of resolutions.
Yeah.
The
But we're not resolving anything.
Right, what are we resolving? And, well, I'm going to lose this. Well, what's lost can be found.
This is true.
So if you're talking about losing weight, no, how about
Except your virginity, you can't.
you
Say
can't
that all
find
the
your
time.
virginity? Well, if you go too long without having sex, some people think you regain
I
it,
know.
but who knows?
I think I'm getting mine back. It's been like a night.
Oh, that's right. It's been one night.
Yeah,
You
it's
fell
been one
asleep
night.
last night. I thought about poking at
I
it.
was asleep.
You fell
I
asleep?
was so comfy. We were,
That's why I
we were
didn't.
spooning, and I was like, "Oh, please don't poke me right now."
I didn't. I didn't poke you then. Decide to be the best you can be. This year we're launching what we're calling the Triple T Seminars. Time to touch. So it's not necessarily going to be about how to get someone off better, right? It's going to be how to get them off. And I'm not going to say it's better or worse, but other ways, not looking at just tantra, and we're not looking at just stroking or blowjobs or fingering or licking the clitoris. No, there's other things. There's massages that don't take an hour.
Right.
There's ways to touch you. So this year we're launching the Triple T seminars when we're out on location. Triple T stands for Time to Touch. And then we'll be launching online the workshops, Power Couple workshops, which is about couple empowerment.
Yeah.
It's about making sure couples recognize how strong they really are. And if there are areas that maybe they should work on, they find it out together and they do it together. They don't have that anxiety or that stress or that pressure.
Yeah.
They do it together.
Right.
Together at last.
Together forever.
Being on location for almost 3 weeks, incredible Miami with LLVclub.com. Being part of the hosts for New Year's Eve. What an amazing event. Pepe and Claudia always put on great times. Check out LLVclub.com. Then Desire-Experience.com. We were at Pearl and Riviera Maya broadcasting. Amazing there.
Yeah.
Just got to see
So much fun.
so much fun. And anyone who's been there, Enrique, the head of entertainment, got to meet his little 1-month-old daughter.
Oh my God, she's so beautiful.
She's so
Makes me
priceless,
want a
so
baby.
beautiful. Oh yeah.
So, okay, here's the thing. I keep saying I want a kitten.
Right, not happening.
And you keep saying no, but we can't have kids, so we gotta have more baby something.
Not happening. We are not having children. We are not having kittens. I'd consider a baby in a couple years when I'm done with my PhD, but not right now.
No way. Our kids are gonna graduate. We can travel the world.
Not right
No.
now. Just not having it right now. I mean, I love you, and again, I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm simply sharing that
It's not gonna happen.
Right. Carolina, hi. We wish we could have seen you while we were in Miami. Absolutely. I
really enjoyed Miami.
Miami was a lot of fun.
I
I don't like the tipping that's included
Oh,
in South Beach.
South Beach sucks.
Because the service sucked.
Yes.
Love South Beach. Service sucked.
Sucks.
And when we went there, we actually then went with couples. So we the nanny with the kids, and they were at the hotel. And we went with couples one night to kind of party and hang out and play in South Beach. The service was just horrible.
Like you're talking hours just to get.
Okay, not an hour. 40 minutes to get dark chocolate fondue.
Yeah.
The six of us, 3 couples, the 6 of us wanted dark chocolate fondue.
I could have sat on it and melted the chocolate myself.
You're so hot, baby, you would just melt it right away.
Aw,
Right
look at
away,
you
you would have melted
bullshitting.
it. I know. Me kissing her ass. Point being, though, love Miami, love South Beach. Don't like the service in South Beach because tips are included, so I feel like they don't have to work.
Yeah, I loved Key West too.
Key West was a blast, some
Saw
great photos.
Hemingway House.
Hemingway House, the Lighthouse, the southernmost tip of the United States.
You said
I
tip.
said tip, yeah. Duval Street, all that kind of great stuff. Again, at SwingTime69 on Twitter, Michael Pockets on Facebook, all that information is there. This is Modern Love. This is Dash Radio. We are Playboy Radio's Holli and Michael. And what is Modern Love? It's a mindset you need, the life you deserve. So whether you're single, you're dating, or you're married, you're in a relationship. Whether you call yourself a swinger or lifestyle. Whether you have threesomes once or threesomes all the time, or whatever it is, poly, BDSM, kink, LGBTQ. Just be sex positive.
Yeah.
And Modern Love is about all of that. You can explore fantasies. You can be open-minded. You should just trust and love each other.
We
Really
were
comes
asked
down to that.
recently what what a fantasy of yours is, and you're like, I don't know, I fulfilled them all.
I'm fulfilled. I'm threesomes, foursomes, moresomes. I don't have any desire to be tied up.
Bondage.
None. Blindfolded, none. I did it once at your request but it was a senses exploration.
That's awesome.
So they walk you through, they have you smell something you're supposed to guess, taste something you're supposed to guess, touch something you're supposed to guess, that kind of stuff. That was okay, but even that, I wasn't in control, so I didn't love it, right?
Yes.
I didn't love it.
I loved that.
I don't believe I had control issues, per se. I just would prefer...
Per se!
Yeah, per se.
Per se.
Yeah, just per se. As far as that cat, I'm seeing, Tiffany, I don't mind having her, letting her have pussy around, but just not a kitty cat.
Oh.
That's all. And we're not home that much. We have our 2 dogs.
But it's so much fun when you can't find your cat and you're like, I'm missing my pussy.
Yeah. You had 3 triplets. They were triplets. No, they were just 3 cats from the same litter. And you got tired of them.
I didn't get tired
We
of
kept
That's a lot
them-
of cats.
yeah,
3 cats is a lot of
We
cats.
kept them until their life ran out.
Yeah.
But still, you were not happy with them.
I loved one of them.
You hated the litter box.
I hated the litter
Yeah,
box.
so I don't even want to go there. I don't even wanna
You
go
just get an electronic one. That's how you do.
there. That's modern love. That's being sex positive.
And you're changing the subject.
I sure am. And it's like someone said when we were at Desire last week. If you run one marathon, are you a marathoner? It's up to you. If you
I don't know
one,
if that's the technical term, but sure.
If you do one triathlon, are you a triathlete? It's up to you. Same thing with if you play, how you play, when you play, and where you play.
If I'm going to run that far, I'm damn well a triathlete.
You're damn well. Hell to the yes, I'm a triathlete.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening here. I can't see all of
Do
them.
they have like 1Ks or half Ks?
You know what? I believe they do have Ks.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
1K is not even a mile.
I don't like litter boxes. I don't like litter boxes.
You let 'em go
I love our
outside.
dogs. I love our dogs. I don't like litter boxes. I just don't.
But can you imagine our dogs running after the cats? It'd be hilarious.
Cleo, the little 3-pound teacup Maltese that's a biatch, wouldn't run after the cat.
She loves cats.
I don't think she loves cats. I don't think. I want to do a little would you rather. We did some while we were down at Desire. Before we get into a few other topics, I want to get into some would you rather because I feel it has the opportunity to be then used by family. We say family because blood makes you related. Loyalty makes us family. And you can share this with other people to see where their mind is at.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Pockets, would you rather be a virgin until you're 40 and subsequently have the most amazing sex partners the rest of your life, or have the most incredible sex until you're 40 and then never have sex again?
You don't want the answer to this.
The fact you're about 7 years away from being 40, you're safe to answer because that means I have 7 more years to be married to you.
I want incredible sex till I'm 40 and then stop.
Unbelievable. Yeah, Randy, I know you can't see me on camera. I figured between the 2 of us, you'd rather see pockets. I'll show my face here. Ready?
Okay,
Hi, everybody.
You answer that question now. What if you? Okay, here's the thing. You know you're gonna live at least till you're 40, and then after that, it doesn't guarantee you're gonna live. What if you live to be 41 and you only had?
All right, so you're putting a
Under five
caveat.
sex.
I understand what you're saying. That does make a lot of sense what you're sharing.
And I have the best sex with you, baby.
You're so funny. Thank you, though. I mean, I believe we have very good sex. I just don't know.
It's not great yet, apparently.
Yep, got to make it greater. Okay, here's another would you rather. And I like these again because when you share them with your partner, don't get upset, don't get mad, just listen. Right? Like, I know you would rather 10 out of 10 times a woman go down on you than me or another man. Well, me now, because of the beard,
You have a soft beard.
it's a soft beard. You don't get
It actually tickles.
the Aussie swingers, Ellie and Al, call it past rash. You don't get that, the scruff that causes the redness around your lips, up top, and your inner thigh. Right? You don't get past rash. So I understand that.
Or your butthole if you into that.
Would you rather? Oh God. Would you rather I go down on you or you go down on me? No wrong answer.
I go down on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I enjoy it, and I'm pretty good at it. And I know that we can't have sex unless you are hard. So we could have sex if
point.
I'm not wet.
Hey, awesome point. I love it. Shelley was saying don't answer that question, but good point. Good point. What do you think of these purple lights? Daryl's asking. Daryl, actually in here there is a little bit of a purple hue.
It's making me a little sleepy. That's what I'm doing. It is. It's got like the mood lighting. We just need candles and music, and I would be passed out.
All right.
It's like a bed.
There is something back there. There needs to be more Playboy paraphernalia in here and stuff like that. There's
But I
something
wouldn't want a
about-
strobe light, and then I'd just be like, "Bleh."
Gotta look real close.
Strobe lights.
Because
Like,
Eminem says strobe lights live.
that has happened to me before. We went to a strip club in Vegas, and I thought the stripper was hot, and she's like, "Let's go to the bathroom." So we went to the bathroom, and we got in the bathroom, and the lights were on, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's right. Michelle said she'd rather go down on both of us. We miss you.
That's more fun.
Love it. Can't wait to see you and everyone at Wild Women Vacations, the Playful Pussycats in Jamaica, baby, this April, right?
Yes.
All right. I got one more for you. Again, no trouble. I want you to answer honestly, as you always have. No, you're always honest with me. I want you to answer honestly. You ready? Would you rather have sex with my best friend or your best friend?
I would say your best friend.
My best friend.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but I'd rather have sex with your best friend.
But you've had sex with your best friend. Your wife.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking like a man.
Oh, no, honey, it's anything. It's best friend. But no.
I've had sex with my best friend.
I have a few best friends, and I don't blame you. They're pretty good-looking guys.
Yeah.
96 days till Jamaica with them. I love it.
So you know what? Speaking of best friends, we randomly ran into the most random.
Oh my gosh! Yes, Jessica Hall used to host 2 different radio shows here on Playboy Radio back in the Sirius XM days, and then when we were .com, she and Bobby Guinea hosted the show. She's married to an incredible man, Kyle, and his twin brother. Lane, thank you. I was going to say Lane. We haven't seen them, unfortunately, because life gets in the way. And Lane's been really busy with work and travel and all that. In Cancun, flying home.
At the airport.
At the airport. Who do we see coming on our flight?
Lane.
It was amazing.
Crazy.
It was
Small
amazing. World. Absolutely amazing. All right, last would you rather. Ready? Would you rather make out with someone?
Would you rather?
I need to. Would you rather, and this is swinger, this is lifestyle, vanilla, whatever. Because if you can't play this with your partner, then really your communication isn't that
pretty
bad.
sad.
Just because you answer a question, your best friend or my best friend, doesn't mean you're going to do it.
I know some relationships that are like that.
What do you mean?
That if you answer a question, they're going to question you.
Right. But that's...
Even if it's just in jest or even if it's just fun. And especially if there's past history of things that have happened.
Right.
It's pretty sad that if you can't do this.
Isn't that trapping?
It's trapping.
That's trapping. I've got to read a few of this. Michelle said, something tells me Holly's best friends are much more interesting. No offense, Michael. None taken. I agree. And Carolina, I love what Carolina said. Got to read that. I will have sex with your best friend and your best girlfriend, too.
Ooh.
Male and girl. Carolina, we love you. Totally agree with you on that one, too.
Carolina.
Absolutely.
No,
Carolina. Yeah, that's Caroline. All right, last one. Ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather make out with someone else or watch me make out with someone else? You want me to answer that first, or you want to go first?
You go first.
I'd rather watch you.
I would... Who am I making out with?
Up to you. No, baby, if there are people the reason I would rather watch you is I love kissing. However, I get off, whether you're making out with a man or a woman, that turns me on more. Because it's new, right? And every time I kiss you, I'm turned on. And I believe you're turned on.
Yeah, I'd rather make out with
someone.
Yeah.
Right, with someone new.
Yeah.
Sorry, you would rather make out with someone else. Doesn't have to be new. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
Than see me make out with someone new. I agree. I would rather watch you make out with someone else versus me make out with somebody.
Where did you get the term make out? Like, what is that even?
We make it out. That's a good question.
It's just...
Alan even said it. He would rather watch his wife. I'm exactly the same way. I would rather watch you. That turns me on. Turns me on.
I'd rather watch me too.
And Michelle said it too. She loves watching her guy make out with someone else. It's just... It's an aphrodisiac.
Yes.
Whether it creates just that little insecurity or jealousy that you know how to control.
Yeah.
Because that's not unhealthy. You know how to control it.
Yes.
It is. It's sexy. It's hot. And I love this because you can share this with others. When was the last time you had a wet dream? Last night.
I am not kidding you.
Tell us what it was about.
It was me and you having sex. We moved to Ireland and...
Ireland again. I'm kidding.
I'm stuck in this Ireland thing. And we, it was really good.
Okay.
You had a party at our house and I was kind of upset because our son was sick but we had sex and it was amazing.
I was good in bed?
Yeah, you're always good in bed, but when I have wet dreams, I actually orgasm in my dream and it feels so amazing.
How wet do you get?
I don't know, I don't check. But I actually have better orgasms in my sleep than I do awake.
Really?
I think that because having an orgasm is all mental, And that's all it is mental. You're just laying there. You're dead asleep. Not dead, but you're asleep.
So you're completely relaxed and comfortable.
And that's all you're thinking about is the moment and how it feels good. I'm not even touching myself, I don't think. Next time you have to videotape me.
When you wake up, do you know you're wet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you do recognize it.
Yes.
Wow. And better orgasms when you're asleep than awake.
Not that you
Baby, I'm not taking it that way.
It's just totally...
I'm not trapping you, Ish. No, I'm not. I'm
totally different.
Right. And different is okay. Different isn't
different.
bad. Different is different. Nobody likes change. No, we're not Ross here. We're not Ross here. It is okay. And it was nice it was with me. At least I was giving you good orgasms one way or the other.
Were.
You know?
I was upset you had a party, but whatever.
It's things like that because I go back to if you play once, it does not mean you're a swinger. You can classify whatever you want. You can label whatever you want. The only thing we ask is that you be open-minded, be sex positive, and as much as you can, be non-judgmental.
You know how the term monogamish, you can be swinger.
Monogamish.
That's what I said.
Right, you're right. You can be, but even monogamish can mean swinger.
Yes.
Can mean lifestyle. Can mean open-minded.
Whatever you want.
It's whatever the f you want it to.
What
I know.
Yep.
When we play with people, often we're asked before we play rules and boundaries, and I love that. Whether it's a couple or it's a single woman, we go over, as a couple, know what your limits are, know what your rules are, know what your boundaries are. I talked about this on another show, and I'm going to bring it up again real quick. Somebody we consider a good family member, a good friend, recently he and his wife, they're exploring the lifestyle, and they were in a situation the first time with two other couples, and they're very soft, they're just getting in, they're dipping their toes into the proverbial swimming pool.
Yes.
And he could not get or maintain an erection during that playtime. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, as a man, you're flooded with things. I mean, no pun intended. You want the blood flowing down below, but you're flooded because it is, like you said, it's mental. Uh-huh. And no offense, ladies, a little lube, like a little dab will do you. And you might be okay to go as long as mentally you are saying yes.
Yeah.
Physically, your body might be saying, I'm not sure, but if your brain is saying yes, and you get consent, because remember, consent is not the absence of no, it's the presence of yes. Mm-hmm. Then you're good to go. As a guy, we have to have an erection.
You do.
We can use our tongue. We can use our fingers.
Shove it in.
Right. And I do suggest to men, when that begins to happen, to get out of your head and start using the other body parts you're not, you can use fingers, hands, tongues, maybe not noses, schnoozes and noses. But there's a lot of other things you can do. Men, though, please, whether it's your first time, your 11th time, or your 101st time, practice makes perfect, so to speak. It is very normal. It is very common. And it does happen to just about everyone.
It does. It's not that common.
Yeah. And it does. I knew it. Another Friends reference. I just worry, and I'm so happy he and his bride talked about it afterwards, because she was worried about him. He was more worried about her than himself. Like, I don't want her to be unsatisfied.
It's a good relationship, though.
Right. And what I shared is, no matter how you play or what you practice in life, it always must be about you and your person, you and your partner. You're a we. Mm-hmm. If the other couple doesn't like that you may have to excuse yourself, then F the other couple.
Right.
Because you and the couples we know, right, and the ones that aren't like this we work with, they get it. It might not, you might feel bad saying no, or you might feel bad having to leave a play situation, or you're in the heat of the things, but it's happened to you and I before, where we recognized the couple wasn't as comfortable as they thought they would be, and we stopped, and we said, you know what, you guys?
Take a moment.
Why don't you guys take the rest of the night, go be together, let's have breakfast or lunch together tomorrow if you guys want, we'd love to. Like, you guys aren't mad? No. Because I'm still going to have the best sex ever with you.
Why would we be mad?
Right. And I'm going to still have the best, because some couples are thinking, I want to get mine.
Yeah, true.
You and I are thinking, in my opinion, I want to share mine.
Yeah.
Not get mine, I want to share mine.
Right.
So when you recognize that it's about sharing, and that there's always tomorrow, quote unquote, if you have to be the one to say, stop. I mean, there have been times with couples, there have been times with single women. You say, don't go near my back door. Whether it was a guy or the woman that went near your back door, you said to me...
How hard is that?
No pun.
Yeah.
It's not hard at all.
It's not hard at all.
To keep a hand, a finger, or a penis away from your butthole. Mm-hmm. But when a man or a woman violates that, you say, Michael, da-da-da, and we leave. We say, you know what? You disrespected our rules. Mm-hmm. And I know you. If they glance by it, you're okay. You might move your body a little bit, but you don't get hypersensitive. But it's when they're trying to stick something up there that you're done.
Yes.
Same thing, it's happened. It's just enough. Respect people's rules and boundaries. So
easy.
It's so easy.
And you'll go a long ways.
And that's, to me, one of the biggest things about being sex positive is respecting others and understanding that when you do have to excuse yourself, make sure it's you and your partner you're worrying about more than the other couple or couples. So that couple recognized they needed to do it for them. And the other two couples, you know what they said? Oh my God, we totally understand. Do not worry.
That's a great couple in the lifestyle.
Yes. Both sets. The two that understood and the couple that knew that it was more important to be okay with each other than it was to stay there, be uncomfortable, and all that kind of stuff. So,
and
excuse
maybe
me, I applaud
possibly
them.
have regrets.
I applaud them. I do. All right. Hair or all bare? If we're playing with a single woman or another couple.
All bare.
What if there's hair? What if the woman has a landing strip?
That's fine.
What if you could floss your teeth?
Nope, not going down.
What if a dude has...
You know why?
What?
Because it collects smell, and
You are sensitive.
Sensitive.
You are very sensitive.
So are you, but even if you can wash and wash and wash, it's still, it's so 1980s or 60s or something.
I agree. I understand. I don't... When I'm asked this, if it's trimmed and I can't floss my teeth with it,
right.
You know, I don't want to be down there, be getting into it, and be like, whoa, how'd that, I can't get my mouth up.
It's still uncomfortable when you have to stop because you have a hair in your mouth.
Yes.
That makes me gag so hard.
If I have to get hair stuck down my throat.
Oh, God.
The only little black hairs in our bed are short hairs on my beard hair. Phoebe has a song about that. Little black curly hair, little black curly hair. So I'm okay with a little hair. I'm okay meaning with the landing strip or trimmed. Right?
Very trimmed.
I prefer all bare. What about a guy? What if a guy has scruff down there? Isn't that going to hurt you? Or no?
No, it's not going to hurt me, but again, it's going to collect scent. Or I'm okay with a little hair down there for men. Sometimes I don't know. It goes back to the
shower.
Especially when you're like
when you're going deep throat. When you're deep throating or you're getting more into it. For me, if I Veet it. I don't use Nair. I use Veet. It's a similar product. Just for me, it's less harsh. If we're gone for 2 weeks and I Veeted I do it the night before we leave, and then I have a little scruff down there, you know, a little more than stubble, but a little scruff. I shower before we play you and I, or we play with a woman, or we play with a couple. I shower first.
Do you know what I was reading yesterday? Like 10 things women don't know about after sex, and
oh, that's right.
A lot of them are. Make sure
hygiene.
it's hygiene. Make sure you shower after because there's bacteria and stuff that you need to wash off, hands, fingers, mouths, whatever.
Right.
You need to, I forgot.
Hygiene. I think
it's all about hygiene.
Yeah, I think it's...
Going to the bathroom afterwards, very important.
Yeah. Janice makes a good point about laser. We've both done laser. We lost a lot of the hair, but then we got lazy. And we got it for free, too.
I know.
You'd think we could still go... It's one of my oldest, closest, bestest friends here in L.A., his dermatology practice. But time, man, just so much time to get over there in the traffic, and then getting there not so bad, but then 2 hours in traffic, and I'm thinking, I don't want to sit in traffic.
Go for how many times? 10 times?
Yeah.
And you're
over the course of like 3 to 4 weeks, you have to do it once every 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm really hairy.
And you're very hairy.
I'm very hairy. But I do agree.
I do have pictures of that, though, by the way.
Yeah, you do have a picture of you lasering my butthole. That is very, very true.
Your face is priceless.
You enjoy playing and licking my sack. What about a guy that has hair down there? Like they shave around there, but they have hair down on their sack.
I will never lick another guy's sack.
Okay.
It's a very personal thing.
Interesting. Now that is something you and I have never discussed.
Yep.
So to you, which is okay, I mean, a rule you have, and I don't know that any man would ever say, yo, Pockets, suck my sack.
Suck my sack! That's going to be my new term when people piss me off. Suck my sack.
What about playing with her sack, with her hand? Would you do that?
Probably not.
Still too personal?
It's still too personal.
Listen,
I don't know why. It's just...
you don't have to know why. It's how you feel.
Yeah.
That's how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
It's like the taint. I would never, on another man, go near his taint.
Near his taint?
Yeah.
Well, A, you know I shower up to a number of times a day.
God, yeah.
And I'm always washing my taint and my...
Yes, you are.
I don't like anything...
You have the cleanest asshole probably in this world.
And I don't like anything near it.
You don't.
I don't like anything to come near it, but yet I make sure that sucker's clean.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big thing with scent. You're right. Scent is very, very important to me. Here's something that I realize about sex-positive people and modern love that may not be always fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
That there's being in love, and there's being in lust. And sometimes you don't know where you're at. Because somebody might keep you around, or you might be keeping them around because they're convenient, because they're fun. Now, I'm not talking about the partners you play with.
Right.
I'm talking about your partner.
Yeah, we were just discussing this the other day. Why, why do people cheat? Why are they with their partner if they're going to do this anyway? And
right.
And you said sometimes it's out of convenience because it's you either lust them or they're just there. So why not? You can get your cake from here and your pie from here, and I mean your pie is always home, but you can get cake too.
Right.
So I don't know. I think that to be with someone, you have to have it has to encompass love, lust, being in love,
right,
common denominators, all these things, and that's a long time to be with someone.
Right, and you make the decision to. There are though people, and by the way, Lori said, if you want to go in my mouth, it better not be hairy. I love that, Lori, great point. And Michelle's saying, if you smell like swamp ass basically is what she's saying, or you just worked out, yeah, no bueno, go wash off. But yeah, she doesn't mind a little hair. All right, go back to what you said. I agree. And haters are going to hate. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't believe that. I believe that you can learn the ways of the force.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
When you appreciate and you respect your partner.
But you have to be willing to learn the
Pockets,
ways.
I've said this before. And you and I being swingers living in a lifestyle does not mean we don't have temptations. It does not mean we are perfect. You and I communicate. Sometimes when we have issues, we talk to a third party so that we can make sure we're communicating the right way. There are many reasons I won't cheat on you. But some of them, I want to make sure I say this right so it's understood. The respect I have for you, the amount of appreciation I have, so it's not, right, my love, being in love with you, yes, that's important. But I can still be in love with you and cheat on you. We can argue and we can debate that.
People do it all the time.
Right, you want your cake and you eat it too. Because I'd be willing to have a psychological debate that how can you really be in love if you're cheating? Because one's a physical act, one's an emotional act.
Yeah.
Because I'm not emotionally involved here. So it's not just because I'm in love with you. It's not just because we're in the lifestyle. I respect you. I appreciate you. And the thought of hurting you, not just because your first husband did it from the time you met to the time you divorced him. Not just because
still doing it.
We found out that he is doing it to his new wife. Not those reasons.
Little happy about that.
Well, yeah, feel bad for her, but you have a little vindication because that woman called you and said, how dare you accuse him of cheating? You know he didn't cheat. And you said, listen, I'm not going to talk about this with you. I have proof, but you have your marriage. We're not talking about this. Well, and now, look at her.
Karma does get you.
Karma does get you. But we're not happy she's unhappy. It's just, you're like, kind of like, I told you so.
I told you so.
And like I said, I don't believe a leopard can change their spots, but I do believe they can make the decision.
Say leper or leopard?
Leopard can't change their spots. I do believe, though, or the stripes, I do believe, though, that they cannot give into those.
Leopard top spots.
They do? Yeah, you're right. They do. Yeah, little spotty things. Okay.
Tiger.
So anyway, there's many reasons I won't. But let me go back to this. If someone is keeping you around because you're convenient, or you're keeping them around because you're convenient, that's not so cool if the person doesn't know it.
Oh,
but how can you tell the difference between someone being in love with you or the fact they're acting it and you're just convenient?
I think if they show you respect and they show you appreciation and you're not constantly, I'm not saying you have to fight, but if there's constant battles between you two, I think that there's no respect there.
Yes.
So if they've lost respect for you, if you lost respect for them, and you're just like, oh God, divorce is. I know a couple that she tells her husband, you know, divorce is going to be expensive, and we'll have to do this with the kids, and he's like, oh damn. So their relationship is pretty sad.
Yeah, the only reason they're not getting divorced is because of the money.
Yeah, because of divorce. But it's all about respect. If they respect you and they show it. And
understanding, and Michelle said that too, understanding that temptations are there, but you discuss it with each other because you may both give into that temptation together. Yeah. Your partner may say, just go have sex with him, or just go have sex with her. That's fine, it's just sex.
Yeah.
But at least your partner and you are approving of it together. You're not doing it behind their back. But I find, yes, respect and appreciation is one of them. But there's other little things you could look at, right? And in the lifestyle, we know people that use others as what we call, well, unfortunately, this is men, that use a woman as a quote-unquote ticket. Ticket to get into parties, ticket to go on these vacations. right? Women don't do it as much, but there are women that like the comfort or security of a man around, but they're waiting for the right one.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Right now. She's waiting for Mr. Right. All right? Some ideas, I think, can clue you in that this person doesn't consider you long-term. They consider you convenient.
Okay.
They're always busy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
When you want them to be around, they're always busy, but when they want something from you, they're not.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't introduce you to their friends.
Yeah.
All right? And I'm not talking about marriages per se. This can be in a marriage, too.
Yeah, true.
If it got that far and you relate to these,
Yeah.
you might be a redneck. No, you might be in a bad relationship.
Might be.
The person won't open up to you. Not referring to their blouse or legs, people. Emotionally, they won't open up to you. Now, some men and women are emotionally stunted due to past experiences. I absolutely
how
agree.
they were raised.
How they were raised.
Yeah.
I am not saying anything negative about that. I'm saying they won't open up to you. They won't share things. You are the one always planning the dates.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Because
some people are lazy, but then some people just don't want to be around you. You're like, fine. But going along with that, the only time they accept your date is last minute on a Thursday night or a Friday night or a Saturday
when their
night.
plans.
When other plans fall through.
Yeah.
They text but never call. Now, I text you because you don't like calls.
I hate calling.
But if you're in a
Also,
newer...
to you, you're the only person that I like talking to.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if that one can hold true if the other ones aren't there, but if the other ones are there and that's there too, it's a sign. It's a huge red flag.
Here's your sign.
When you start talking about future plans, whether it's travel, whether it's parties, whether it's anything to do with the future, they leave you out. It's never a we or an us.
Right.
It's, yeah, I'm going here. Or me, wow, yeah. Those are signs. They don't ask you out for the weekend, and normally you don't hear from them. Unless...
Weekend, they probably have some other plans with some other.
Unless it's last minute, late night, right? Your ex did this to you. This is a huge red flag, other than cheating.
Oh God.
One sign that you are not Mr. or Ms. Right, they still talk often to their exes.
Yep. He did
And
that all
I
the
talk to
time.
my ex because we have a child together.
Right, but you don't talk to any other exes.
And I'm not saying all exes must be cut out of your life as long as your new partner knows about them. As long as your new partner knows about them and is comfortable, I think... Go ahead.
Okay, so would you tell your partner if you were an ex?
Were you or should you?
Should you?
I should, yes. Yes, you should.
Okay.
I believe you should. Because you don't
They
want...
need to know all.
You don't want someone else knowing more information than you do, or than your partner does. That's how I look at that. They avoid all forms of affection with you in public. I mean, that's a huge sign.
Oh yeah.
Some
I actually
people-
dumped a guy because of that.
So, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, how did it make you feel?
Horrible. I felt like it was just about, like, he would take me on dates, but he wouldn't hold my hand in public. He wouldn't kiss me in public. And I says, you know, this is really bothering me. And he says, well, I'm just not that type. And I thought, you know, if you can't do this with me now, why have a future with you? Because this is something I need. I need to have.
Something you want, something you need.
Oh, I needed that.
Okay, and that's fair.
I need you to hold my hand in public. I need you to.
And not everyone's affectionate.
Yeah, I get that. And he was affectionate when we were in closed court, like
Private.
private.
But so it's just that, and they tell you they're not affectionate, but they share that, then they're opening up.
But
And they make plans with you. Do you see what I'm saying? So that one alone isn't you're just a convenience.
Right, but it was a need for me, so I had to break it off.
Totally. So again, I want to make sure it's clear that if one of these relates, no. If a lot of these relate, you need to start thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
They cancel plans with you often, with no excuse. You get an uneasy feeling when you're together. Your gut, people are doing research now
Instinct.
to prove that your gut has a brain. That your gut instinct is actually a real physical thing.
Total.
Listen to it once in a while. And then last, they won't take the time to get to know you. You do have the right to feel safe and wanted in a relationship, but only one person can make it happen.
Yep.
You.
You.
Only you. You
Yeah.
made it happen. You said, hey, I need this. If you can't provide it, we have to pass on each other. Lucky me, he couldn't do it. Right? Lucky me.
Yeah.
But it's
Or too bad for you.
one way or the other. Well, you and I, it's funny when you look back, right? As a swinger, when we were being interviewed recently by one of the few British journalists that called us about the lifestyle and swinging and just different aspects. And she said, how did you get into it? The day before, you and I recognized that one decision can, well, we all know this, one decision can change the course of your life. Better or worse, it's up to you to decide. Had you not wanted to experiment in the lifestyle, we never would have gone to the first party together. together. I don't know. Maybe we would have later, but who knows, right?
Right.
A year later, we're at another party. We're discovered and asked to be on Swing.
Yep.
Then we're asked to be interviewed on Playboy Radio's morning show. Then we're offered our own show. 6 years this March will be Holli and Michael from Playboy Radio. Now we're Modern Love powered by Dash Radio. This is Playboy Radio on Dash Radio. And then we did 4 seasons. We're the only couple to do 4 seasons on the show Swing. So one decision can alter the course of your life.
Oh, it can.
Or does. Actually, let's rephrase it. It does alter the course of your life.
Yeah.
Up to you if it's good or bad, and it's up to you to keep it on track. But it's the same thing when you look at your past relationships. I could not have been in a lifestyle with my ex-wife. She was bi-curious, and at times she explored that with me there. And when she'd asked me to join in, I said no.
Oh, God.
Because I was worried, and I shared this with her, that she would hold it against me. It was a trap.
Yeah, because that was her personality.
And her track record.
Yes.
Hey, let's role play. Who do you want me to be? I want you to be you. No, who do you want me to be? No, I want you to be you. Come on, just give me a character. Okay, be this character. And you're this character, Michael. Okay, great. And we role play. We have sex. It's awesome. It's fun. 30 minutes later, so is that really who you want me to be? Wait, what? Is that really what you want? Are you just lying to me this whole time?
Wouldn't she be mad at if you said something about an actor that was completely opposite of her?
Actress? Yes.
Yes. Actress?
Yes. She would say, what? How come they're all blonde and I'm brunette? You don't like me. You want them.
Right.
No,
So it was
Liz.
a track record.
It was a track record that let me know that I could not participate in lifestyle functions with her. I could go to them. I had no problem watching her. I had no problem being her wingman.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to participate.
I totally think that that's a smart move.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's the way I look at it. Right? Are you being played for a fool or simply acting foolish over and over again? Only you can decide.
Yeah.
In a lifestyle or out of lifestyle, vanilla or swinger, doesn't matter. Only you can decide. Because remember, being played only happens if you let it. And if you're experiencing some of this, I want to share. Did you want to say something? Go ahead.
No.
I feel if you're experiencing some of what this, the things I want to talk about are, then it's time to get on with your life and get over the fool who doesn't realize how priceless you are. So it's not about you being a convenience to that person now. Now it's about recognizing that you deserve better.
Yeah. And it may be hard, but do it. It's going to be harder for you to live your life with this person that doesn't respect you, that doesn't love you the way you want to. Yeah, if they don't.
Right, and the lifestyle, Tiffany's absolutely right. The lifestyle is not for everyone. No. It's available to anyone, but it's not right for everyone, and there's no one right way. Someone tells you there's a right way, what do you say?
There's no right way. It's my right way.
I tell them to run.
Yeah.
I say if someone tells you this is the only way you can swing, run fast and run far. Or push them over. I don't know.
Weird. Push them over?
I don't know, because seriously, there's no one right way.
Tracks.
No, the only right way is what works for you and your partner. Yeah, don't kill them. Don't kill them. All right. Realize how priceless you are. Now, only you, only me, only us as a couple, only others can decide what standards you want and you deserve when it comes to how you are treated. That couple, in a new situation, he wasn't able to get an erection. He shared it with his wife. They left.
Yeah.
The other couples understood, but even if they didn't, who cares?
Yep.
Because it really is about you and your partner.
Yep.
Secure me, strong we.
You should not worry about their feelings. You should not worry about...
Listen, as long as you're not rude
of course.
Leaving because you're uncomfortable isn't rude.
Yeah.
Calling them names is rude.
Yes.
Having an emotional issue or a physical issue with unable to get an erection does not give you a right to make fun of somebody else. You don't even have to tell them the reason. Just say, you know, guys, we need to go regroup.
Yeah.
Just say we need to go regroup.
All you have to do.
How do you say no? Very easy. No.
We were asked this question. We're asked this question quite often, but in Cancun, we were asked this question. She says, "I have a hard time saying no." Yeah, at Desire. I have a hard time saying no. And so we explained to her. I mean, first of all, there's just say no.
Right.
And then there can be other ways.
You and I often have mentioned that if someone were to say to us, "Why?" I don't have to. I'm not upset, but I do get a little offended by that because I don't feel you're not my partner.
Yeah, I don't have to answer to you.
And because no means no.
Yeah.
Because maybe
even if you weren't in even if you were single in that, you should
man
not
or woman
question.
Right. Because maybe it's no because I'm sick, but I don't want everyone to hear to know I'm sick.
Right.
maybe it's with you. We talk openly about your lupus, but maybe your lupus is acting up. It's causing you a lot of pain. So right now you can't be touched, even by me or anyone. I don't feel I need to share that, and I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie and say it's because we're not playing today. Because what if later you feel better from the medication and we decide to play, then we look like a liar?
But I don't owe anyone an explanation.
No, you don't. Well, I deserve explanations, but you don't owe them to me.
I don't owe them to the person or the people.
Right, or the other parties involved. I absolutely agree with you. And it's just, know your worth, know the value of your relationship.
Yep.
And be willing to stick to that and own it. Because anybody, and Michelle, we've been to events with Michelle, and I believe Michelle would say this too, and she's still on Facebook Live, chime in, that if someone doesn't respect you, fuck them. Yeah. Not literally, well, if you want to literally later do it, but figuratively, fuck them.
Right.
They're not.
What's it to you?
Yes. And if they want to go around saying, oh man, they're not real swingers. Really what you're saying is, I'm not a real swinger because I wouldn't have sex with you. All I did is say no to you. You don't know why I said no. I shouldn't have to tell you why I said no, but I said no and I said no and respect no.
I'm sure there are people that are going to talk regardless of what you do or say. Because people can be people, and we've had that happen. People talk negative about us. But who cares? This is my life. We're having a great time. If people want to ask us that they've heard this, we'll tell them the truth.
Right. Tiffany brought it up. You and I mention this often. Safe words are really important. Looks are good if you recognize a look. We had in season 1 of Swing. Yeah, exactly. Season 1 of Swing. The woman gave the man a look. He thought, I don't know. We talked about doing this massage on Nicoletta, and I didn't know that you were giving me a look to stop because he didn't recognize the look. He just glanced over, smiled, glanced back. Glanced over, smiled, glanced back. They were a newer couple, right? So different. For experienced couples that have been together for a while, look could work. You and I have a squeeze. We know each other's pressure, a little too much. Yeah. You're not trying to hurt me, and I'm not trying to hurt you, but we recognize that means...
Oh, I'm trying to hurt you.
Okay, there you go. But Tiffany's right. Even a safe word. Even something, wow, it's hot in here, right? Or I'm thirsty. Or this feels good. Whatever. Because maybe it's not something you would normally say, but you know that in that context, when you say it, even if you say it, oh, this feels good, and you didn't mean to leave, you leave, you regroup, you go right back in.
Yeah.
But Tiffany's right. A safe word, a comment, a touch, a feel, all of that stuff can be
a sign.
A sign can be healthy, can be productive. Yeah. I mean, we have friends that are suffering from that are going through chemotherapy. We had a woman on air with us in Mexico that had a double mastectomy, just had her breast. I didn't even know. I couldn't even tell. I didn't know she didn't have nipples because the way she wore, she was naked.
Jewelry.
But the way she wore the jewelry on her breast. Yeah. But when she was going through chemo, even though they play more soft swap, no one has the right to say why not. She doesn't have to tell them she's going through chemo. Yeah. She may be insecure because she lost her hair and she's wearing a wig and she doesn't want someone to know. There are a lot of reasons. So we need to show respect and appreciation to others. All right, so I feel only you can decide what standards you want and you deserve when it comes to how you are treated, right? They tell you they don't want a relationship, but you date them anyway. Who's the fool?
You are.
Yeah. Don't challenge this. Someone tells you this, move on.
It's not a game. It's not a competition.
Your heart shouldn't be used as a pawn in a game. That's what I think. You're absolutely right. Don't let someone use you. In the lifestyle, don't let other couples use you unless you want to use them too. Because for you and I, it's just physical. Yeah. Not emotional.
We're not using them.
No, we're not using them. Well, we're hoping
using their body.
We're hoping to provide pleasure, and they provide pleasure. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, c'est la vie. That's French for bien aimé, I think, or
yeah, something. C'est la vie.
Well, ask our son. He knows French. Yeah. It's not sexual. C'est la vie is not sexual. C'est la vie. And if they say that to you, believe them. They're telling you this for a reason. If someone said they're not looking for a relationship, there's a reason. They're not challenging, right?
Yeah.
Another thing, and this goes if you're not in a relationship, but at work, even at a lifestyle event, if someone flirts with you, but they don't ask you out, or they don't ask if you and your partner want to play, or if you're single and they don't ask you to play, they're what I would call, and again, there could be asterisks to this, but they're what I call attention seekers.
Ooh.
They're going out of their way to make sure you notice them and you like them, but nothing else will happen.
Right.
If you're hoping something else happens, ask them.
Yeah.
Don't give them the attention. If you want more than just a friendship, value yourself. So in one relationship, if someone tells you they don't want more, respect that and realize they mean it.
Yeah, so true.
If the person is flirting with you always, and you do want more, don't be afraid to say, hey, why don't we go out sometime?
Yeah.
Worst they can do is say no.
Yeah.
Isn't that better than always wondering?
It can't hurt your pride because it's just that you asked the question, they said no. Why would it hurt your pride?
I feel that any man or woman that really wants to date you will make sure to let you know with verbal and nonverbal cues. They'll even ask you.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. And if they're not seriously interested enough to ask you out, it's their loss. It's your gain.
Right.
All right. If a person says they've never been in love and they're over 30, their mom and dad doesn't count. Do you think that's a sign? If you're single, this is not in a swinger type experience because it's not about love.
I think 30 no, 40 yes. I would run for the hills.
Right.
30 is like the new 40 and 40 is the new whatever. But if you're 30, you probably maybe had a career.
Never been in love. Never been in love though.
I would say that 30's okay.
Okay,
40,
fair enough.
40
40, never in love?
Not okay.
Okay. Tiffany, thank you for sharing that personal information. That really, really is amazing of you. And yes, that is a reason, as we said earlier, you may not want to play, but no one has the right to question you.
Because by the time you're 30, you just maybe
You may have just
gotten
finished
out of
school, doctor of school, PhD, MD, law degree,
You
that
want
kind
to
of
get your
stuff.
career going before you
Right.
settle down.
I think it's very wise to realize that sex is fun. Relationships can put a stop to school and career.
Yeah.
Don't let a relationship stop.
Yeah.
My ex went to 3 different universities, chasing one guy around at one, and then not knowing what to do with the other 2 before she and I met.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, if you're going to go to school, go to school. If you're not, don't. And she did. She graduated from Columbia College. I mean, sure, it's just... Anyway, you're right.
She went to Columbia?
Not in Columbia. So.
Oh.
If someone's willing to text you, but they never have time to see you, is that a red flag?
Yes.
And again, I'm not talking about you being a convenience for them. I'm just saying in general, a red flag. Swingers, you and I, when we meet single women, couples don't typically do this, but our experience with single women, if they want to just text, but they don't want to get together, what do?
We don't get together.
We drop them.
Yeah, I don't have time for this.
Don't have time for
I don't want to talk to you. I want to have sex with you.
Right. Maybe after having sex, we might be friends. I don't know. But you and I aren't looking to make new best friends. We have a lot of great friends. We have an amazing family.
Yep.
2 million plus people a day listen. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern on Dash Radio. Right? It's free. Download the app.
Fit it in there.
Fit it in there. Fit it in there. Fit it. At SwingTime69 on Twitter. Michael Pockets on Facebook. But yeah, that's how I look at it. Don't be someone's, second choice.
Oh,
Also recognize
yeah.
that other person may be attached, they may be married, they may be playing you. If all they're doing is texting you and not seeing you, right?
Yeah, we interviewed a girl here that was like that.
Yes, we did.
Just likes to be flirted with and flirt other people.
She likes to lead them on, but she's met a 1 or 2, but she doesn't, exactly. When someone is newly divorced, and here's something again, this is not about playing.
Rebound.
This is if you're going to get in a relationship. When someone is newly divorced, we'll play with them.
Yeah.
Just sex. And isn't ready for anything serious, but tells you they want to see where this goes. Here's another one where I say run, don't walk. Or make them a right now person. Because I don't want you sitting around hoping this goes somewhere.
Yeah.
I want you to continue living life. And if it goes somewhere naturally while you're also going with other people, that's fair. But if they're stringing you along, that's not fair.
Yeah, we have a really good friend that loves to date, and he wants to meet the right girl. And he dated this girl, and then they kind of broke off, lost track of each other.
She got married? No.
No.
Oh.
She came back into his life. I mean, they reconnected, and now they are perfect for each other.
They have 2 kids?
No.
Who are you talking about?
Kevin.
Kevin!
Yes.
Yeah, but the one he broke off with ended up getting married, remember? The one in Arizona?
Yeah.
He was serious with the girl in Arizona and she got married.
No, I'm talking about the recent one.
Oh, that's right. They went on a few dates. She had been out of the marriage for 7 years but still didn't feel like she was ready to be in a serious relationship. They reconnected 4 months later, but both of them had a life during that 4 months.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Of course
saying.
they did.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why I even said that. I don't know what the point was I was
No,
getting
good
at.
point. Neither one of them sat around waiting
Yeah.
for what if.
Yeah.
They went out, they continued to live their life, they found their way back to each other, and it worked. It can work, as long as you remember to live your life also.
Yes.
You don't just want to be waiting and waiting and waiting, because that can be kind of lonely.
You're not going to find anything or anyone.
Nope, not at all. Tao talked a little bit about that when we had her on air. You know, she sometimes sits around and waits for the wrong ones.
Oh, God, yes.
If it's always takeout they bring to your place, you two never go out, I would wonder what's going on with that person, that man or that woman. Like it or not. Right, like it or not. Exactly. Like it or not, call whatever you want. They don't want to be seen in public with you, and you're simply a booty call.
Someone might see them.
Yep, you're simply a booty call. So any of these are red flags. If they're ringing a bell, or maybe a 5-alarm fire right now going off in your head, realize how priceless you are and that the saying is true.
Why is it a 5-alarm?
I don't know.
I guess that's Jimmy.
But the saying is true. There's plenty more fish in the sea.
Tons of.
There are
just
plenty
don't go
more
to Plenty
fish.
of Fish. Oh my God, that's the worst I'd ever.
You didn't like it, huh?
I hated it.
I never been on it. So.
If you want a booty call with
Tinder, Adult Friend Finder.
go with benefits.
I like adult. We meet a lot of single women on
AFF
Adult
is
Friend
great.
Finder. Yeah, Swingy is growing. Swingy.com, SWINGEE.com. That's growing. Adult Friend Finder is fun for booty calls and for us to find unicorns. Some couples, but unicorns. Tinder, we have a lot of success on Tinder.
Yes.
Bumble, all that kind of stuff. Actually, it's funny. One of the British journalists who interviewed us asked if we'd be willing to let them bring or send a TV crew from the States to record us doing Tinder late night in bed. That's when we do it. And we said we had to think about it. I don't know that you and I will actually let that happen.
I don't know, because I say some.
You don't say mean things. No, you don't.
Don't say mean things, but I don't know if I want the world hearing what.
Because we do have the. Okay, here's this. Love is blind. Attraction isn't.
Yeah.
And if I don't know, somebody who is good looking can become very unattractive based on personality.
Yes.
Somebody who's cute, average looking, or a little above average can be the hottest man or woman in the world based on personality. But on Tinder, I don't know your personality.
Yeah, I don't.
So you and I, again, I don't find it being mean. I don't feel we're being judgmental. But isn't it judging and
No,
swiping
but
left and right? Swiping left and right itself is judging.
Yeah, but it's my right who to choose.
Right.
And I can say, oh, you know what, I
Yeah.
don't like this about that person, or they live too far away, or things like that.
But, okay, that's not the stuff I'm worried about. The stuff I was worried about was more, what the hell was she thinking licking that dog's face in that picture? Or why the heck are you posting a photo where you're looking up, your whole body's going down, and it looks like you're...
Oh my God, or friends. When you post
Oh.
pictures of you and your friends, I probably want your friends, not you.
Right. And then all your photos are friends?
Yeah.
And all of you are cute, but one's really cute? That, so that's the kind of stuff we talk about. Because we don't make fun of the way people look.
No.
I'm not a fan of certain maybe hairstyles, let's say, but I'm not ripping on them.
Right.
I'm saying I think they look better with this kind of hairstyle.
Yes.
But again, that's the kind of stuff that is better left. You and I don't seek fame. I always say, you want to be famous, good for you. You want to help the community we love, the sex positive community, good for all of us. So, but we do have the right to lay in bed and pick and choose who we want to play with, because we're not just having sports sex.
Pretty sure a lot of people do that.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people do. You and I, again, as fun as it sounded, as nice as the offer was, even the money, oh, how'd you turn down the money? Really easily, had too much respect for ourselves and the rest of the world. We have too much integrity, because sometimes things are better left just between you and your partner. If it's a joke. Doesn't mean we're bad people, it just means, you know what, we respect other people.
Yeah.
Playboy Radio's Holly and Michael. This is Modern Love, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. And you can download the app for Dash Radio. It's free to listen. It's free to download. It's commercial free. Check out Desire Venice Cruise and Desire Barcelona to Rome. At Swingtime69 on Twitter. Michael Pockets on Facebook. We have it posted. It will be incredible. We will be there doing our Triple T seminars, Time to Touch. We will also be broadcasting from Venice, Italy, Bologna, Italy, 2 stops in Croatia, 1 in Slovenia, and then 6 months later, Barcelona to Rome, and all those stops there. Amazing time. Young Swingers Week, if you want to join us in April or 2 other times this year, check them out. YoungSwingersWeek.com. And then April, 3rd year in a row, the amazing Playful Pussycats. Go to WildWomenVacations.com. Great groups, always. We take great pride in only working with groups that we enjoy, that we believe in, and that we don't mind referring others to.
Yes.
Never a bad time to go to Desire. Go to desire-experience.com. Riviera Maya and Pearl. If you go to Riviera Maya, make sure you're there on a Friday. The foam party's incredible. If you're at Pearl on a Saturday, or make sure you're there on a Saturday, their foam parties on Saturday. It's amazing. Baby, I love you. I love being back in the studio. I miss being on the road. We'll be in Toronto for February 11th over the Valentine's Day holiday with your wife and my brother from another mother, Hannah and Sean at thexclub.com. Tons of stuff going on. I don't know what to say.
That's it.
Today's Tuesday. Facebook Live, Mondays and Tuesdays. You ready? You know what's funny too? Even though the show is now Modern Love with Holly and Michael,
Yeah.
I don't ever want to lose our sign off.
I don't either.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Swing, swing. We love you, family. We're still live on Dash Radio right now. At this moment, Holly Podcast is going to get Daniel. Daniel will come in and turn the audio off. Once he turns the audio off, you will hear music. But don't forget to check us out at SwingTime69 on Twitter, Michael Pockets on Facebook, and Instagram is real Holly Pockets. Daniel is now turning us off.
Say peace out, sucker.
Peace out.
No, me. Look.
Peace out. Mwah. Love you.
Peace out.